There comes a point in your life where you stop being the version of yourself that constantly bends just to keep the peace. The one who says yes when your soul screams no. The one who lowers their voice, their standards, their boundaries, all for the comfort of others. And when that shift happens, people will notice. They'll say you're acting different, that you've become distant, cold, maybe even heartless. But the truth? You didn't get cold, you just stopped setting yourself on fire to keep everyone else warm. And that shift, that's not selfishness, that's self-respect. 1. People hate when the version of you that served them evolves. When you were overgiving, over-explaining, and constantly available, you were easy to manipulate. You were predictable. But the moment you start setting boundaries, you disrupt the comfort they had in controlling you. And instead of adjusting to your growth, many will criticize it. Why? Because they didn't love you, they loved your compliance. They loved that you put their feelings before your own. So when you start saying things like, "I'm not okay with that," or "that no longer works for me," it shakes the dynamic they depended on. But your growth isn't up for negotiation. If your peace makes them uncomfortable, they were never truly in your corner. 2. Setting boundaries isn't rejection, it's direction. Boundaries are not walls that shut people out. They're the fences that protect the garden of your mental health. They don't say, "I don't care about you." They say, "I also care about me." But when you start enforcing them, people will act like you've committed a crime. They'll guilt trip you, call you selfish, say you've changed. And they're right, you have changed. You've changed in the most powerful way possible. You've learned how to love yourself without needing external permission. Every boundary is a signal that you've learned to honor your time, your space, your energy. And anyone who resents that was likely taking advantage of you before. 3. Self-respect often looks like silence, distance, and no explanation. The version of you that always needed to be understood fades, because now your peace no longer depends on people agreeing with your choices. You stop over-explaining why you can't make it, why you didn't reply, why you're unavailable. You simply act. You choose yourself quietly and powerfully. That's the part that stings for people who once fed off your lack of boundaries. They're not hurt by your distance. They're hurt by your self-worth. Because when you stop allowing access to people who only drained you, you start building a life that feels lighter, clearer, and more honest. That's not cold. That's clarity. There's nothing harsh about boundaries. What's harsh is continuing to shrink yourself for people who never plan to grow with you. Choosing self-respect might cost you a few relationships, but it will never cost you yourself. And if that message hit, watch our video titled "When They Pull Away." Don't chase, lean inward and ask why. You'll understand the power of not reacting, and instead, reflecting. If you felt this, hit the like button so the algorithm knows this kind of truth matters. And subscribe to the Truth Room for more real talk like this. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss the message you were meant to hear.